that ceremony, but I didn't know what I was going to do. She talked about them being very old. They've been around for a very, very long time. They've got sick over time. They've also got immunity. And they've been thousands of years. And so I knew that the ceremony had to be around that and for the auspicious. And it was the principle of it. And so a lot of things that I was saying around the campus, principle before personality. See the personalities out. What are we here for? We're here to protect and pray for the auspicious, for their safety, to live. And we were down at those grounds for 4 days. And each day more people came. And each day I got them to take the tobacco like we did today, have it in our left hand, it joins us to our heart. And I did it in the 4 directions colors for all nations of people around the world. The white nation, the yellow nation, the red nation, and the black nation. Because it's important that we all come together and work together and put our differences aside. What is it that is similar? What are our similarities? We can all love. We can all hate as well. But what kind of a world do we want to live in? We want to live in a beautiful world where there's no violence, no war. And the power has got out of hand, and there's misuse of power around the world from all nations. And so it's the grassroots people that need to come together and walk together and work together. And so that's why I got them to pray. This was late. And to pray, and we put them in the ties. And I hung them in the cedar tree because in our ceremonies, when I'm with my elder, I dressed the bottom of his shake tent in cedar. It's protection. When we're at the Star Lodge, the women, we put cedar on the ground because the Star Lodge spiritually is our white man, ones with lots of money, they build these huge rockets that go off into the world, into maybe try to meet others, other nations, people or whatever. And the thing is, we do the same thing from the natural things that are around us on the earth with energy. And when we make that lodge, it's specific. It is our science. This is our science. And when they came here, they brought their beliefs. And one of the things I need to share to maybe help understand that is my father used to do sundances in our community. He doctored people, and he also did the shake tent. Now the shake tent was, it used to be, we've been doing that, our people have been doing that, our ancestors used to do that. And when they came to the land, the Jesuits, the explorers, they wrote and they archived their notes. They archived them away. So somebody went out there and extracted all these writings. And my elder gave me a document about this thing. And I read it because I just, that's my connection to my father and my mom. But I was taken away from them. So my dad, my father was a medicine man. I didn't get to grow up with that knowledge. And I always felt different and not a part of. And so I was brought up Caucasian, in the Caucasian world. And I learned a lot of responsibility in my classroom. And I hated it. But I learned the responsibility. So I know, you need to get this realized, so I get the responsibility. And so when they came over, and they started to write about what they saw our medicine people doing. And one of the things was that shake tent. And they wrote about how they seen the conductor, the man that would go into that shake tent. The shake tent was this. No, Dad. The shake tent is about this big. Okay? And it's built up certain way. And then what they witnessed was that the man that was going in there, the medicine and women too, would go into this shake tent. They would have 6 or 7 men bound them up with a rope. And they would put him into that shake tent. And as soon as their feet disappeared, and that person, that conductor was in that shake tent, all those ropes came out automatically as soon as he was right in there. That's the energy that was in there. That's our science. And when they witnessed that, they labeled it evil, that we worship the devil. And they put all kinds of things on us. And they didn't want us to be who we were.
Right.
And so we survived all these years, and we're still here.
Yep.
And I thrive today. I thrive today through what I've learned. I'm not traditional. I've never claimed to be traditional. I don't know my language. So when traditional things are done, they started a long, long time ago. And with that came the language. And, you know, for those ceremonies. I don't have that language. Many of our people don't have that language today. But I've been to many, many, many through the years to traditional ceremonies. And I listened. I sat and I listened. And then I go to work. And every time I got ceremony, I would go to ceremony. And then I would go to work. And that was my balance in life. Because I need to be healthy. I'm a retired social worker. And we're front line with our people. So today, I want you to think about your grief, of course. And that tobacco will go into the fire. You know, say what you need to say within yourself, chew that tobacco, and then we will put it in the fire. You know, we'll drop it in the fire. So that's the first part. And that's part of our grief. I mean, we're all grieving, and we will continue to grieve. But we also need to take care of ourselves. Because there's going to be people out there that are just going to wake up because of what happens here. And a lot of people have woken up. And we need to be well enough to be kind, because we don't want this all to happen again. And it's up to us to be there for those ones that are waking up. There's going to be a lot of anger. Under all anger is hurt. So I've had to feel a lot of hurts. And I get triggered. I still get triggered. I need to be aware when I'm triggered. So one of the main things that I learned from this whole thing, and I learned it when I was at home in between, before I came here. I got stuck in my house for 10 days. I had no fan for my heat furnace, but so she made me heat in my house, so I lived in my bedroom with my bear. And then they brought heaters in for me through all these circuits, 7 of them, plug-ins, so they were all blowing. So there I am in my room doing my, doing this, doing that. And then I got triggered again. I was watching all the videos. Thank you very much for those that did the videos. I was able to watch them, and I grieved a lot. My cat must be coming nuts. I wailed. I was so hurt. I wouldn't be able to do it out here. I could cry out here. But I had to do a lot of that, and I will feel for a while. That will take some. As long as I know my triggers, I'm able to feel what that is, whatever triggered me. So with this, what I learned with the ostriches is they were innocent. They were innocent. When I was hurt as a child, it was my innocence that I lost. And I've been grieving that, and when it triggers, I never know what happens until that's the innocence that I'm dealing with. So when I got triggered by them with the innocent piece, because they were innocent. They were dancing, they were happy, they were loved. And that innocence was stamped out. And with that comes from way, way up power. And I believe it's the World Health Organization or the World Animal Health Organization. They just want to get rid of everything because of their agendas that they have. How they look at us. So it's the innocence that I pray for them and for myself. Recognize it. I even I'll say this. A little embarrassed about it. I remember when Trudeau and them used to come out on the TV. I got remote TV, the channels and all that. And he used to come out every morning. Right? I didn't like him. But I seen a picture of him. And he was crying. And I started crying. And look at my crying for imports. Wasn't there. This is innocent. But with the innocence of my own and his. And, so innocence is what I'm praying for here today with them. And they're okay. And I did share on Facebook, and I did share with Karen and some people here. Last time I was here, I did a lot of meditations, and I had a download of a meditation. And what I saw in my meditation was a dead ostrich on the farm. And in my meditation, oh no, they're going to kill them. And then I don't know, it won't take that way. And then I said, please ancestors, please come. Watch over them, protect them. So in my meditation, I was up in the tree where these ties hung. All these prayers that were in these ties hung to watch over the ostriches. So what I want to do is we're going to burn this in the fire. But the second part has to do with this orange cloth and orange ribbon. And it's about what Katie wants to do, what the family wants to do, is create change. So part of this is to grieve, but it's also, let's not let them die for nothing. We're here, we're going to continue, we need to work together. Even my people too. A lot of them were already from the residential school, they've lost a lot as well. So when I'm with people, I think about that. I can't get angry at them. I can help by being there for them, but I can't get angry because we've all been damaged one way or another. How do we want this world to be? That's what this is what we're going to be doing today. We want change. And so this will go in, and I will be with Katie. We have orange ribbon here. I have orange cloth. And today we're honoring this egg as well, the antibodies. We all have our own thoughts, I know, about what they've done. And but we're here to honor the ostriches because we love them, and that's what it's called as well. So I want you to take a few minutes to say your prayer and your tobacco, and come by and drop it in the fire. It's a little bit higher. That is my parent. So when I did those pies, Jim Kirk came and interviewed me. And in that interview, I think he thought maybe, everything should be okay. But when we do ceremonies, when I do ceremonies, it's coming from the heart. And so when I put my heart into this, and I wondered if they were going to be cold or not, I thought, what are the people going to think if it happens? Because I didn't pray, I pray that they stay alive. But I also know in my teachings and routines that everything happens for a reason. And the other thing that I learned in the last 2-3 years about our sovereignty is that, we contract and we come down here to live. And some people are saying that those hostages knew what they were here for. They knew it. And I know when I first came here, they said, the people, they love the people, they know why they're here. Because they knew what was going to happen. And so in that meditation, when I saw that one down there, I asked the ancestors, please come over and watch over that one. And all of a sudden it moved. It was moving on the ground in my meditation. And all of a sudden its wings spread out like this. And it started to lift. Where I was sitting in that tree, it was coming back, it was coming up. And I thought the ancestors were there. Spirit didn't die alone. Spirit, their ancestors were there. And I believe that they were there when they all were being taken out. So we still need to look after the land. Maybe get a traditional man to come in and do that. I don't know, a woman. But we're here about the spirit. The spirit of the ostriches, our own spirit to heal, to take action. And what is that action? They want to make change. So we can help with that. And everybody's done a wonderful job up to this point. In here, doing what everybody was doing, different jobs. Congratulations to everyone. And although it didn't fail, everything happens for a reason. There needs to be change. And this can change it. Because there's more of us than there is of those other ones. They just happen to have the money. But we have love. We're grassroots, and we love our Mother Earth, and we love our animals. And we protect them. Because they can't speak for themselves. And in our teachings, I've said this on Facebook a lot. What happens to the animals will happen to us. and what I've been reading, you know, we're gonna be next. Yeah. And we've always said that in our culture, in the teaching. And that was when I've two main elders. And the one that I had for quite a few years past, and the one I have today is still here. I was in my phone recording. He sent some music with words. And okay, this is the thing. I went like that. And I had my headphones out here ringing. Oh my God, I phoned him. Oh, I heard it. I was just phoning him. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I was sitting in the dark. But the phone was lit up, so I was already in the dark. I said, I'm sorry. I was. This is what I did. He said, no, it's okay. He said, I'm in Cuba. Cuba? What are you doing in Cuba? It's his holiday. He's all for you are spiritual stuff. So he was in Cuba. I said, well, have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Sorry about that. You know, I laugh a lot in my healing too. Laughter is good medicine. And our people, that's how we survived for so long, is our humor. You know? So yeah, that's why it's important that we be here to honor them and to understand that change. We want to be part of that change. For that, to do that, make that change and help people as much as we can with that process. So I'm not very good at explaining things, but I'm trying my best. And so I thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me do the things that I do. Right?
Always an honor. Such an honor to have you here. Overall, every time you came, it's such an honor. True. I know I could say that.
It was a relief to see you walk through that door.
It was. It really was.
Well, I'm here to say that we all have it. It's inside of us. We all have that capacity to feel. You know, it's like, again, principle before personality. What is it inside that was triggered? We don't need to be yelling at them. I mean, that's natural. But we can be responsible for why we're there and knowing it, holding it in our heart. And be calm. Because that's what they want. They want us out there screaming and yelling. They want us to be in distress. We don't need them. So I know we're going back to the tent. I'm going to hang out here until those are gone. And then join you at the tent. Won't take too long. And I did go to the river this morning. I was at the back of there for this process. I didn't know what I was going to say. But I always come from my heart. And I come from what sits in there and my experiences. I can only share what I've experienced. And I've been going to ceremony since 41 years. Longer, 44 years. I put the ball down 40 years ago. So it's been going for 41 years, and I've been telling a friend's dad, who's still alcoholic or drinking. He offered me tequila. This is what I went on Ariel. I was waiting for somebody to come here and share my tequila with him. I said, I'm sorry, I said I was going for 41 years. And that's okay. That's, he's on his way out, but, I just found him there. So anyway, that's we offer that. And like I said, maybe people thought, oh, they're going to be saved with good ceremony.
They were saved.
Yeah, well, with the walk that we're doing now.
Yeah.
But I felt responsible,
They were released.
to put myself out there. Because even my own people, I get that from my own people. So I'm trying to do it. I don't maybe you.
Oh, I felt like I felt.
All of us felt that.
So we have to take that, acknowledge that, and understand that everything happens for a reason. So we still heal, but then in that walk, that's even going to heal us more. Because it has to be done. We're given this chance. We're supposed to be gone. From what I hear, we were supposed to go a long time ago. But we're here. Maybe we have that opportunity to make that change.
We do have an opportunity.
Even with the lake that I did ceremony, I did a day of prayer last year. Our lake up in Riding Mountains was invasive species called zebra mussels. So they weren't export to all our things. So we asked them not to. So I offered a day of prayer, for the people, and we had a lot of people show up for the sunrise ceremony. and the full moon ceremony. And maybe 3 of our people came, the rest were other, we had Washington, we had another, they were all there. So that's my responsibility to share what I've learned being brought up on occasion. I am a bridge and I try to bring people together. And this is a big change that we need. So I'll come with you later and I will do that sometime to make that change. So thank you for coming. Thank you.
Excuse me. I'd just like to say that if we all just follow God, if you have a problem with God, then just God stands for good, orderly direction.
And that's a religious piece, and that's what got us in trouble. So, and if God feeds you spirit, that's great. We're here with this. So thank you for your words. Yes. I didn't cut you off. Let people understand the difference between religion and spirituality. What we were doing back in the day, like that was our way of life. We snuffed it out. And so it's coming back slowly. I don't know about others. Learning the whole language, I'm learning it a bit. But it's a process like anything else. So thank you. My elder always told me this, you get invited to a show. You don't have to kneel down, you go out of respect and listen. So are we meeting back at the tent?
Yeah, tobacco's on the fire now. Everybody placing tobacco now.
Stuff around here, man.
What's that?
Some powerful stuff.
Yep.
Can't imagine what that walk is like for them. Like if it feels like this for me.
Yep.
And they're like, you know, all the pieces, like everything's out there for them to deal with now.
Yep. Yep.
There'll be help, but yeah. About 10 people plus a phone. Deal with that. The wheels are coming off and
Yeah, isn't it? Soaking, muddy.
I was just telling her that my husband has a business in Vernon, and Super Save Waste Management is his contact for the bins outside of his business. And so I have convinced him to get rid of their contract with him, or his contract with them. So he's having another company come in. But I was telling her all week, every day when I'm seeing Super Save trucks this morning, I saw a big dual fuel Super Save tanker truck on my way out of Vernon. And I was like, why is that coming to me like every day when I'm out? And it triggers me. It totally triggers me. Fencing, everything. The birds, everything. It just triggers me. There's still pieces of these fencing.
Well, I don't know that whether that's.
They gotta come back and get some more. I can see it.
I don't know. I'm not sure why they didn't.
It's also along over there.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I would say it's being left here. I don't think they'll be back for it then.
I would
There's
say
nobody
we don't
left
want
here.
to see that. Get it gone.
Yeah. We should get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of the blue. Like I hate
It does trigger me. You know, it really does. RC officers, cruisers, hay bales, housing fields. It all triggers me.
Yeah.
You know, this is called PTSD. This is what this is.
Yep.
How do you get through it without crying? Yes, men are.
Well, just
you've seen a
it
lot
comes,
in your
but
life.
it comes at different times, right?
And you
Maybe it
have
doesn't.
had a lot of experience with lots of tragic things in your life. You know, your service.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just whatever. Sometimes whatever you can bury it and bring it up later.
My husband is a good barrier, and I know he.
Because we bury it sometimes. Maybe you
Comes out at other ways.
when it comes out when you're not ready for it sometimes, right? And it'll just hit you and you'll be overpowered by it, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's important to let it out when you have the right time for
I
it,
couldn't
right?
stop it if I tried.
Yeah. It's not easy, right?
And we have to be there to support each other.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
the
friends
important.
of mine that just couldn't be here today for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'll
That's,
connect with them.
yeah. Because that's what they need.
Yeah, right.
We all have to get together and share together and to grieve together and move forward together.
It was important to have today, I think, for closure
Yeah.
and healing.
it's a start for healing.
I did like you. I just saw a smaller bird come flying out of one of those pens, and I thought it was kind of like an ostrich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was glad that I took the first time I ever walked down the fence because I've only been here a week.
Yeah.
And I was walking there and I stopped and I was looking at the barn and I just became like kind of like an out of body experience. Like, and I was so sure that I saw the ostrich neck and head and walking towards me. And it's just like it outsmarted this SCFIA. It hit. And I was just praying like at the same time in and out that please God let this be real.
Yeah.
And it's every once in a while I still look back over there and I still feel
Yeah.
it's that little one right
Yeah,
there in the
the
middle.
reddish brown.
Yeah, not that one, but this one.
Yeah.
What I like about this ostrich that I got online, I
Yeah.
know he's even like he's a male, obviously. He's got the beautiful black plumage, but what I like is that he even went to the trouble to put the white wings on them.
Oh, nice.
That they
Yeah.
could flap in the, flap when they would fly.
Yeah.
Dance
It's
around
beautiful.
with the apple.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's my emotional support.
Yeah. Cutie.
Yeah, very cute.
Hey,
Thank you, Nick.
you're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Walk back there.
I think they're getting ready now. Going back. Where'd your sister? Oh, there's your sister. Yeah, quiet and surreal. That's right, Randy. Yep, hard to see that with their pens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Yes. Got to get dried off, don't you, Spark?
Might have taken your towel with a
Yeah, I had it in the entryway to dry them off. My family from uptown. The mayor, deputy mayor, The mayor's in Calgary. Can't believe it, eh?
Wasn't he the sheriff?
Boy, he became the sheriff. He's worn many hats.
I know.
Yes. Are you coming, Spark? Dang it. You're pulling me in the mud. Partially, really it's Phoenix. Back in the tent. Get the PowerPoint ready.
That trailer, he's taking it. It's got to get empty.
So they're emptying one of the trailers there.
They're taking it away? They're taking it, yeah. We told Monica a couple days ago.
So I was saying about the all the toilet paper.
Doesn't remind you of school.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I was just sort of grab it if I could. Yeah, I brought these. Anybody want to have scholars?
Ooh, I like one of those.
I love scholars.
I was taking the trailer out of here.
Yeah, they're unloading.
Want to go under these tables? No?
Wow, one more sour.
Is that the little retriever?
It's shepherd.
You know what Chris was recording live out there?
Oh, he was recording. He'll put it up on X later. Huh?
Jump out of there. We're putting some shit in here, man.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
No manuscripts in there.
I said after the drive that they did to you guys.
Yeah,
Daisy here. Mike Rude walking by.
Hey, hey.
We just had a ceremony behind the property. Where the police have been on the property. Just finishing that up now. See behind here the screen. There'll be a vigil here. Don't worry, Sue. A lot of stories over there right now. Just fire and things. But we will have. Like she said, we're coming soon. Live on the Awakening to our Facebook page. I want to check out there and probably do a live video on that video along with how it's
Thank you, Valerie from Michigan. Terry Lynn from Alberta. They're just getting ready to do the rest of the memorial, but unload the trailer first.
Let's thread these together a bit. Jesus, how much more we got? I think we need more, Doug. More go farther over. There's a shitload. Chairs out of the way. Throw these chairs out of the way.
Hi, Sherry from Tabor. Debbie. Anna. Hey, Hobbs. Probably see you tonight. Head back and try to sort out the car. I'm gonna head to Calgary, return my rental, get a new rental, and then carry on. Be back out here again later. Yep, thanks, Elaine. I'll do that. Where does she go? Somebody decided to take off. Hey, where are you going? Hey. Getting covered in dust and mud. Right, Phoenix? All right, let's go back inside. Come on.
Trying to get me something.
Hey, from Winnipeg, Teresa.
Nope.
Jocelyn. Jody.
Yeah.
Lisa. Jacqueline.
You know,
Christina.
Taxpayers and we pay for that shit.
Val.
Oh, they, yeah, you will get it.
Ennis.
I didn't even try. You will get it. You're right, cowards. But I found out there's a number of it that's going in. It's not going It's happening.
No, it's not fixed. My truck is still waiting on parts. We're waiting on a part. So, I'll head back to Calgary and pick up the thing. Hey, Joy. Lisa. And yeah, she wants a stick game. Are you getting cold? St. John, New Brunswick. Thank you, Tanya. Woodstock, Leslie, and Parker. Thank you for the stars. Hey, Tammy. London, Ontario. Patty Cook. Kathy McLeod. Karen. What's that? You have a memorial tomorrow in Calgary? Where is that? I'm just trying to slide through here. If there's one in Calgary tomorrow, let me know, please. Text me 709-638-4607. Yeah. Are we getting close to getting the trailer unloaded? Almost there. Hey. No, I won't be in Ottawa for the 22nd. Hey. Hey.
Hey, hi.
Any thoughts?
Oh, that's actually the first time that I've been along here without so down on that. So yeah, that was really emotional for sure. Big ceremony.
Yep, yep. Pretty hard, right?
Yeah. Lots of emotions, you know. It's just like surreal.
Yeah, right. Very hard, and you've been here a lot, eh?
I've been here a little bit, you know, like I only started coming, like I said, I hadn't been here before the events had gone up, so, but, you know, since the first time I came, yeah, I came back, like, just more and more than what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to leave this place, hard to be away from this place. It's just like this magnetic pull back here, you know?
Yeah.
Beautiful community of whatever.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Mal?
Yeah, it's been a long 4 months that I've been here. The first 24 hours since the occupation ended for the police station, so it's a tough thing to be living in a police state. I'm glad they're gone.
Yeah, and then they just leave, and then you're
Left,
then you're kind of
like they had no reason to be here in the first place. They just there was something left with no changes in anything except they're not here.
Yeah.
CFIA are not here, so yeah, it's a bittersweet, sad day for sure for all of us. Many people to have these birds almost be part of a family.
yeah.
He's not around anymore, so we're grieving for sure.
Yeah. And it's been 4 long months for you being here too?
Off and on since I first came in. It's been about 4 months on the farm here.
Yeah.
So,
You know. And without supporters like you and others, right? That's what's made the farm and what's brought people together.
brought people together, brought the family together, Katie and Karen and Dave and Lorraine. They moved us here too, so my pleasure to be here for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here, eh? Thanks for everything. Love you, man. Oh, now we lost Phoenix. Where'd Phoenix go? Spark? Well, let's go try to find Phoenix. I'm thinking maybe I'll end this live and I'll start another one.
later, maybe. Yeah.
Because are they starting anytime soon?
I don't believe so. I think everyone's just kind of processing, and you know, when it goes up, it'll go up.
Yeah.
And then we'll come live again. Yeah.
Well, Maria from Ireland.
Oh, Ireland, yeah. We got people from all over the world watching now, eh?
Yeah, we got quite a few here. So I don't know, do we want to hold on to it, or do we want to...
I think it's probably better to do a second one then with the slideshow individual, just so when people watch it later, maybe it'll...
it'll
it'll
be easier
be
that
easier.
way.
Yeah, that gives you a break. You can have a coffee.
All right.
Yeah,
Bathroom break, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we'll let you go, love you all, and we'll be back. All right.
Daisy,
Rude.
out.